Now we're good, baby. We're back. We figured it out. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, yo, yo. What if I just started freestyling? Master freestyling. The cam is focused on your mic. My bad, my bad. How's your day been? It's been good, man. It's been kind of crazy because I've been having issues with my computer all day, so it took me forever to edit my videos. It crashed like 3 times. Took like 3 hours to export. Crashed again. Like, it was a big headache, but here we are. We made it. I'm doing good, Anastasia. How are you? What time is it there for you, Anastasia? Please remind me, I forget. How's your guys' day going? Just one of those days, they come and go. Let me get YouTube chat up too, because I always forget about YouTube. Wait, and TikTok, dang. Not really good. Why? What happened? It's 12:38. That's not terrible. Yo, bro, what kind of camera do you use? Sony A6400. I need to just put that as a command. I get asked that like 20 times, like probably 30 times a stream. I'm sending you a paranormal activity that just happened to me just now. Damn, bro, what happened? We'll react to it live on stream. The quality is just so good, you can't help but ask. Bro, you look like Carden Greenbrier. I don't know who that is. Carden Green. Who is this? I will certainly take that as a compliment. Life is good, guys. Life is good. Everything is exactly the way it should be. Oh, that's why. Why is my cover image for YouTube that? Why is that my YouTube cover image? What's up, Rashida? Life is calm. What's up, Jose? Evelyn. He's from a book. Thank you for the follow. Maury. Life is awesome. Life is awesome. The audio is too creepy. This is like one of my top 3 songs of all time. I could listen to this song all day and never get tired of it. I really love the last video you put on IG, Liminal Space. Thank you. Thank you so much. A lot of effort went into that video. Although it didn't turn out exactly how I wanted it to, but I think we did an okay job at capturing the feel. I'm gonna post it on YouTube too. Just like a wider version. TikTok, don't worry, I'm coming. Why is my cover? Here it is. Bear with me, Maury. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna answer your question. I don't want to. I'm gonna log into TikTok first. So that's an important question. I want to answer it correctly. Where'd my phone go? Where's my phone at? First of all, let me plug the battery in so it don't die on us. Bang, give me this. There's that. Here's my phone. Hey, Angel, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Is this your first stream of mine that you're watching? My girlfriend ended our 2-year relationship. She cheated, came out of nowhere. I moved on. I'm not depressed, just disappointed. Well, it's good that you're able to move on. And it's okay to be disappointed, you know. When you're a decent human being, and you have a certain moral standard, it's gut-wrenchingly disappointing when other people break that kind of commitment that you've made to yourself to maintain a certain moral standard. So I'm sorry that that happened to you. I'm sorry, I am genuinely sorry that that happened to you. That's what I call an unfortunate event or circumstance. You have to realize that a lot of these things are out of our control, and more often than not, these kinds of occurrences are meant to teach us a lesson, are meant to make us stronger, to become wiser, to thicken our skin a little bit, because that's a certain type of pain that you can't really get anywhere else. So I'm glad that you're able to move past it. Time heals. Nothing lasts forever, good nor bad. Everything also happens for a reason. She wasn't meant for you, brother. And yeah, eventually the right one will come around, and you'll look back on this moment and say, man, I can't believe that that affected me so much. I can't believe that I let that get to me. But it sounds like you're doing pretty well handling it, so I'm proud of you, man. Tyson, I feel like you'd be into urban exploring. I definitely am. I absolutely am. Did you see my most recent video? Wish you went live earlier because the times are different. I'm sorry. if you, I don't know if you were here earlier, but there was like a lot of some crazy technical difficulties we were experiencing, but we're back now. We're supposed to go live at 7, and we did, but it took us 30 minutes to get the camera to work, so my sincerest apologies. I'm not exactly a tech genius, so when stuff like this happens, it takes me a while to figure it out. I had to get Clay to help me. Your time zone is also late. Where's everybody from? Let's see. Let's check in on YouTube here. I'm from New Jersey, brother Toby. I've been suicidal since my boyfriend left me on Thursday. Well, it saddens me to hear that, but I will tell you, the pain doesn't last forever. Everything always happens for a reason. No matter how bad it may feel, like I told Maury, you'll look back on this day, man, I can't believe I let that hurt me that much. Because at that time in the future, you will have met someone far better. Someone who loves you more deeply. Your life will be that much more fulfilling. You will experience a certain type of love and happiness and peace that right now you're almost definitely craving. It will come, I promise you. But it is also necessary for us to feel pain and endure struggle, because that's how we grow and we learn. That's how we become better people. That's how we become stronger. That's how we develop. It's necessary. We have to have these moments, and I know it sucks right now and it feels terrible, but it serves its purpose, I promise you. Tyson, I am desperate to be loved and I don't know what to do. You have to identify why you shouldn't be desperate for love. Love is essential to a fulfilling life. But that doesn't mean that you should be desperate for love. So I would identify what in your life is causing you to be so desperate to feel loved. Identify where that comes from. Because that is something that you needs catering to. You need to attend to that and address it. If you could give your children one piece of advice, what would it be? Be fair and sincere. Be fair and sincere to the best of your ability. What does love mean to you? I think it's such a beautifully complex thing. I don't even know if I want to attempt to answer that. Good night, I'm going to sleep now. Have a good night's rest, Tim. Thank you for stopping in. So Tyson, did you find the love of your life? Assuming you mean a romantic partner, no, not yet. Have you ever been in love? I'm not sure, to be honest with you. If you could give your... Okay, I already answered that. Sacrificing your sleep for marks is really worth it. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Can you sense aura in other people? Absolutely. I think humans have an intelligence that it picks up on that type of thing very quickly. What happened to the TikTok live? Is it not live on TikTok anymore? I don't know. I was trying to get it to work. It might just be YouTube and TikTok for the stream. I hope you get everything you desire, Tyson. You're amazing. Thank you. That means a lot to me. What is the meaning of self-improvement? I'm not sure what you mean by that, my friend. Even digitally, I sensed it from you. Unlike most, I can tell you live what you speak through, man. Spread that light. I'm trying my best, brother. I appreciate that. What was the happiest moment you ever experienced? I'm not sure I can identify one. I've had a lot of happy moments in my life. I can share some of my most, like, the happiest memories I've had, like, just a lot of, like weekend nights in high school, you know, going out with your friends, riding bikes to the town over, hanging out with people in the middle of a field, getting drunk and riding bikes home and sleeping out and staying up all night and just adventuring and exploring and laughing and cracking jokes, and so many memories from high school. I'm not sure I could just name one. Do a reaction of the video. Let me guess, Chimaev is your... Oh, yeah. I was about to say, how do you know that? I'm wearing a sweatshirt right now, though. If your life was a movie, what would you name it? The liminal mind or something. Liminal minds. That's a good one. Get it? Because it's like a twist on Criminal Minds. Alright, Jeff wanted me to do a reaction to this video. Jeff said he got captured a paranormal event here on his just now in his own home, and he sent me the video, so we're gonna do a live reaction here. Let's see. Alright, you can't see my face, but we're gonna watch the video regardless. Still need to change that scene. Y'all got hella snacks, bro. Ice Cube. Was it an ice cube? What happened? Your fridge has one of them things on it. Did it just fall out of the thing? Or did someone just... Is that what made the noise? I'm confused. Yeah, it was an ice cube. Did it just fall out of the thing? Random ice cube on the ground for no reason. Bro, your fridge is right there. It looks like it just fell out of the thing. Heard footsteps and then that happened. I heard the footstep. That was pretty weird. Alright, ban this guy. Which state do you live in? Been following on TikTok for a while, tuned in to stream and followed on Twitch as well. I appreciate that, man. I'm in New Jersey. How much knowledge do you think you have? Almost none. I think in the grand scheme of things. Jeff, did you try and debunk it? Dope, is it getting cold out there yet? It's not cold, but it's definitely getting to that fall weather, yeah. Which I absolutely love. It's my favorite thing. What state are you from? If you don't mind me asking. If you had the opportunity to travel back in time, would you choose to be in a relationship with the same person again? Would you choose... That's a good question. No, probably not. How was Kazakhstan? It was good. It was good. It was a different. It was an eye-opening experience. It was my. Hey, wait. Should I wear the hat? I got this hat from Kazakhstan. What are we thinking? The notorious hat. What is your favorite area of study and why? Well, I'm in school for marketing, but I think I would like to study humanities. I also would like to study neuroscience. I think that's extremely fascinating. Do you know any other languages? Or are they any languages you're currently learning? I'm currently learning Russian. Я немного говорю по-русски. И я посетил в Казахстан, чтобы практиковать русский язык. Do you watch anime? If yes, what is your favorite? I do not watch anime. Sorry to disappoint. Very nice. Do you have relatives in Kazakhstan? No. I just went there to practice Russian. How often do you read? I have many books to inform myself across success, philosophy, money, power, etc. However, it came to a point where I began to read the absolute basics to start growing mentally. And it's worked so far currently on the power of your subconscious mind, and we'll build up from there. I live in Texas. Still hot down here. How often do I read? I think you should. I read it every day. You should read every day. Or at least I try to. Some days I don't. But you should definitely aim to read every day for at least 30 minutes. I mean, everybody has the time to squeeze in 30 minutes of reading. And I would recommend reading whatever you enjoy. I think if you're at a stage where you're trying to expand your knowledge and become, more of an intellectual, I think that you should read about topics such as geography, history, politics, economics, finance in general, psychology, philosophy, religion, whether you're religious or not, if you read on these topics consistently, I mean, you'll become pretty smart pretty quick. It's not hard to become smart. But if you're just reading just to, I think there is a significant benefit and joy that comes with immersing yourself in a book just for the sole fact, or for the simple fact of immersing yourself in a book. It's an experience in its own. And I think that's extremely beneficial. So in that case, you should just read whatever you please. Whether that be fiction, non-fiction, doesn't really matter. You can read about the future. If you like futuristic stuff, if you like thriller or mystery or comedy, whatever it is. Have you read Meditations by Marcus Aurelius? Yes, I have. It's right here, actually. What are you currently reading right now? The First World War. Why do you learn Russian? Just curious, because I am Russian. Oh, what's up? Привет. I don't know. I actually don't know. Russian's a very hard language. It takes a lot of time and effort and money, because I hire a tutor. I think I just like Russian culture. I like the way the language sounds. I also like the challenge of it. I like to do challenging things, and I would love to visit Russia one day. Is there a series you can recommend that has meaningful messages about personal development, relationships, or life? Series of books or a show? Do you fully heal from past trauma, or is it something you have to just sit with and work around it? No, you can definitely heal from past trauma. In fact, you can use it to your advantage and make you more powerful than you would ever be if you hadn't experienced that trauma. And I'm speaking from personal experience when I say that. How do you stop talking too much? And also, I feel like I talk back to people too much when they make me angry. Also, how do you manage anger? For me, because I used to have the same issue, for me what it was is I started to analyze and take note of how I felt after over-speaking in a debate or an argument, not an argument, but whenever engaging in like a debate with somebody. If I overspoke, I often felt disappointed in myself afterwards, and I feel like, I shouldn't have said that, or I gave this up here when I shouldn't have, or I said too much here and it made my point weaker, or whatever it is. I think it's important to take note of that and try and remember that next time you are in a debate or an argument or a conversation with somebody, to not overspeak. And then the more you do that, you'll realize, I'm glad I held my tongue there, because when you hold your tongue, you don't speak too much, you don't overspeak, you don't overshare. You, one, make your point stand out that much more, because when you do speak, your words naturally hold more power and they have more meaning. And two, you by talking less, you give the other person, you kind of force the other person to talk more, because most people are not comfortable with silence. So you're forcing the other person to overspeak rather than you, and overspeaking is always bad. So when they overspeak, oftentimes they'll kind of ramble on, and say things that they don't really mean, or they'll make a bad point that is weak, and then you can use your voice to go ahead and capitalize on that opportunity. If you're speaking in terms of like debates or arguments or something like that. But in general, I mean, it's just good to not overspeak in any scenario. I feel like I've seen you before, like 2 years ago or something, haha. I had a TikTok that went really, really viral. Like 1.45 million likes. So you might have seen that. But that was before I ever started, oh, gotta change the battery. That was before I ever started posting the videos that I post now. Sir, you're very young and super wise. I started listening to your first TikTok. To your TikTok now. Well, I'm glad that you like my content, and I appreciate those words. Very kind of you to say that. How cool is his hat? You should team up with Clay. Oh, he told me, Hanan, that you requested we play Among Us. I've never played that game a day in my life. Are you an Among Us fan, Hanan? Ushanka? Yeah, I'm familiar. Although a lot of people aren't familiar with the term, so I usually just say hat. I like Ushanka better though. Sorry, I feel like I'm lost. Why do I feel that? Because you don't have a sense of a destination. If you don't have a destination, it's hard to derive a sense of direction. And that's why you feel lost. You have no direction. So you have to identify your destination, aka whatever you're working towards, your goal, your vision, your purpose. If you ask me, that is simply to reach your full potential in mind, body, and spirit. Shavkat Rakhmanov type hat, yes. That's why I got it. He's one of my favorite fighters, and he wears it when he goes into the ring, and I think it's the coolest looking thing ever. So this was like my big purchase when I went to Kazakhstan. Had to get one of these straight from the country. I didn't want to just buy one online because that feels fake. I wanted to get an authentic one. Shavkat's a beast, man. He is a beast. I can't wait to see him fight again. And you already know I'm gonna wear this hat. Hey, thank you for the sub, Gazelle. Much appreciated. Can you ask me to say something in Russian? I want to see if I can say it. Go easy on me, because I've only been learning for like a year. I need you to quiz me. 18-0 in all finishes. Yeah, he's Shavkat is like, he's a beast. He's a beast. Like, I get so excited watching him fight. Same thing with Hamzat, but I don't know what's up with him, man. He set the fight in when's he set the fight? Is he set it? I thought he was set to fight in. Does he have a fight scheduled? Hamzat? Chimaev? October 20. I thought it was in October. Yeah, watching those two guys fight, man, so entertaining. I would love to see them fight each other. That would be a crazy fight. Sure, how about your age, where you're from, something easy like that for a beginning? Yeah, я 23, и я в Нью-Джерси. Я американец. Что еще? Which countries you want to visit? Russia, I would like to visit. I would like to visit China. I would like to visit, you know, there's so many countries in Europe that I would like to visit as well. Japan would be cool. Brazil, I would like to visit Brazil. He's going against Whitaker. Oh, he is going against Whitaker, that's right. If he is healthy, he is fucked, in my opinion. Who's fucked? Whitaker or Chimaev? Because Chimaev, I think last fight, why did he back out of... He was supposed to fight UFC 300, right? Yeah, Whitaker, I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a beast, but Chimaev is just absolutely insane. Your Russian sounds good and natural. Thank you, I appreciate that. I don't know how accurate that is, though. I can't tell if you're just being nice or... Nah, it was UFC Fight Night event. Dang. Really? Because he had just come off of beating, who's the dude, Leon Edwards KO'd with the, kick. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on his name. Kamaru Usman? Yeah, Usman. So I know it wasn't a title fight. They had him just on a fight night. It wasn't even like a... That's crazy. Maybe they knew he was gonna pull out or something, or it was like a high chance he was going to. Not bad. Say in Russian you have a cat and a little brother. У меня есть кошка. I don't know how to say. I'll try and say little brother. I don't know how to say little brother though. I don't know which little to use. I don't know how to say little brother, if I'm being honest with you. I know brother is brat. Mala? It's not mala. I think that's quantity, right? I wasn't being nice, Tyson. I meant it. Oh, well, thank you. Appreciate it. Malinki. So it's Malinki Brat? Is that right? Oh, okay. So, у меня есть кошка и маленький брат. Маленький брат. Do you love horror? How can you tell? Thank you, thank you. In the past, he had COVID. He thought about retiring, but still kept going. Now, if he stays healthy, it's over for whichever weight class he sticks with. Yeah, he's such a exciting fighter to watch, and he's so good at what he does. His cardio's insane, his grappling's insane, his striking is good. Although I think that's where he's weakest. You saw that in his fight against the Brazilian. She's a short Brazilian. Drawing a blank on his name too. Yeah, Burns. I think that was definitely his, without a doubt, that was his closest fight. Usman was a good fight too. He broke his wrist. Did you know that? In that fight? Or they said he did, at least. I don't know. Can you also read the Russian alphabet or write? Yes. Yeah, I can. I should have a Russian book. Oh, I do, but I'm using it as a tripod at the moment. If you type something in Russian, I can read it. I might not be able to understand it, but... And I might not pronounce it correctly, but I can read okay. You seem so receptive. I also think you should read The New Earth. It's about the ego. Do you also have book recommendations? Thank you. I haven't read that book, so I'll take a look at it. Do you also have book recommendations? Yeah, it depends what you're getting into. But I have some favorites. I think that if you're looking for something in the self-development space, most books by Robert Greene are good. I tend to like the more direct and straightforward thinking when it comes to self-development. If you're looking to expand your mental capabilities, Liminal Dreaming is really good. I have The Creative Act by Rick Rubin here. That's a good book as well. I have some Russian literature such as Fyodor Dostoevsky. Although that's a challenging read, and but it's S tier literature nonetheless. If you're into philosophies, I'm a fan of Jordan Peterson. I think he's sincere in the way he expresses his thoughts and feelings. I know a lot of people don't like him, but I'm a fan of him, so I also recommend going on Jordan Peterson's website, and under the books tab he'll have a recommended literature section, and he lists like over 100 books there that you can read as well. So do you have any relatives in Russia? No, I don't. I'm not Russian at all. Although a lot of people say that I look Russian, or I give like Russian vibes, which is interesting because I would have never thought that. Ты хорошо говоришь по-русски. Спасибо большое. Do you think the inside beauty is more important than the looks? Yes, of course. You can't have the beauty you find on the inside far outweighs anything regarding looks. I mean, looks is kind of just like it's a very surface level thing. It by no means judges the beauty of who you are as a person. Favorite fighters besides Shavkat and Shemaev? John Jones. Obviously, I mean, he's like the GOAT. McGregor is definitely in the Hall of Fame. I think he's just so, you know, I like entertaining fighters. And McGregor's really what birthed, like, he just lit a spark in the fight game. I wish he would come back though. It's a shame he didn't fight this. I think he was supposed to. I think it was 302 or something. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully he comes back. Although I don't have my hopes up. Who else? Oh, Charles Oliveira. I have a DuBronx shirt. Where's my DuBronx shirt? Oh, it's right here actually. This is my Charles Oliveira shirt. Yeah, but that pinky toe injury has caused him a burden. Yeah, even in his fight with Gain, he there was, I think before he like went to go fight, because he always wraps his toe now because of that. Like he won't fight without his toe being wrapped, and they gave him an issue about it before he's about to go on to fight, but they let him keep it. Yeah, it's a shame. He's gonna retire. Probably next fight after he wins. Who else? I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. I don't know. Who are your favorite fighters? I hope Stipe pulls out so it can be Aspinall versus Jones. Yeah, I mean, both of those would be super entertaining to watch, but I just love watching Jones fight because he was kind of in the, like, I mean, he's been fighting for a while, so I didn't really watch UFC like that. I mean, I got into it because my dad was a big UFC fan. But I was too young to like really be into it like that, so I didn't really get to watch him in his younger years, so getting to watch him now is super entertaining because, I mean, it's just the GOAT. Do you have any favorite saying in Russian? No, I don't. No, I don't. Do you think social media diminishes some of our social skills? Because I think now to get to know someone, all you need is a few clicks, and it's restrictive to actually go out, get to actually know someone and meet people. Yeah, I mean, social media, it's like, evolution wise, I don't think we're ever meant to be able to access, you know, people on a global scale at any time, like at our fingertips. So it definitely is an interesting thing that we're experiencing, you know, being able to just message people all over the world. It doesn't matter where you are. We can talk, like, we can contact anybody, anywhere, at any time. So psychologically, I think that definitely does something to you. And yeah, it takes away the desire to actually want to go out and put in the time and effort to go out and actually meet people in real life. Which, you know, I don't think it's it's so terrible to meet people online. I think that's a great thing. But you do sacrifice that real connection, that real one-to-one interaction you get when you meet somebody in person. So it's definitely a trade-off. Chama. Strickland, yeah, Strickland's fun to watch. Khabib. Or one of them who's like Khabib's cousin? Which one is that? Is that one of the ones you need? I'll give you a good Russian quote. I don't know what this means, so I'm taking... Oh wait. I think I can understand. So without... Is it without difficulty, nothing... I think it's something like without difficulty, we don't get anything, or something like that. I don't know. Без труда ничего не даются. What does that mean? I think it means something like, without difficulty, you receive nothing, or something like that. I don't know. Machayev is a good friend. Umar's who I'm thinking of, I think. And Unman Nurmagomedov are his cousins, both monsters. Well, yeah. It's so crazy how they just breed. Like, it really is, like, it shows that hard work actually amounts to something. And not only amounts to something, it really, I mean, changes how it plays a huge part in how successful you are in whatever it is you're trying to do. I mean, it's no coincidence that these people, it's not like they're genetically, I mean, yeah, they're strong, they're explosive, but it's not like they're so genetically gifted that they don't need the skill to outperform everyone. They like, their life is eat, train, pray, sleep, and that's it. Like, that's what they live, train, they live to just train and fight and pray. Like, it's their whole life. And I mean, you're seeing that. I mean, they're dominating in the fight game. It's crazy to watch. Do you read the Bible, or have you tried reading scriptures in the Bible? Would you like to read the Bible? Yeah. I'm not as educated on scripture as I'd like to be, I regret to admit, but I have a copy. This is a much more simplified version of the New Testament that I received from somebody. As you see, it's very thin, but the way he described it to me was this really goes through, I guess, like the most concrete parts of the New Testament. So I'm reading that at the moment as well. Yeah, no, I totally agree. Do you have an alter ego? I think your other half is Balkan. Do I have an alter ego? I don't know. Maybe. How many books do you own? Can you show us your collection? I don't own that many. I mean, I probably own 20 physical books. Most of what I read is on my Kindle. So it's in like it's on this. So it's just like in a virtual library. What is your biggest regret in life, and what have you learned from it? My biggest regret is probably in, a couple of years ago, when I was in class in college. It was a history class. It was a world history class. A girl came up to me after the class ended and handed me a note. And she handed it to me very nervously with like a kind of like nervous smile on her face, and then she kind of walked pretty quickly out the door. So I took the note and I opened it and read it, and it said something along the lines of, "You seem super intelligent, and also you look really good in black. Like black is your color," because I was wearing all black that day. And it was, smiley face, whatever, and I thought that was super nice. But I think at that time my mind was preoccupied with something else, and I never thanked her, and I never, because that takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of, that's not an easy thing to do nowadays, and that type of thing doesn't happen too often. It was cute, it was nice, so I wish I would have thanked her for that. What did I learn from it? I think that when someone does something kind, always make it known. Always make your gratitude known, because, yeah, things like that don't happen too often nowadays, so I wish I didn't kind of just blow it off. Do you think you found her attractive? No, to be honest, I didn't, but, it was less about, being attracted to her or anything like that. It was more so that I know like the mental space that you're in when you're doing something like that. It's so nerve-wracking. You're scared, it's risky, you're risking embarrassment. So I understand what she went through mentally to be able to get the courage to write the note and actually hand it to me. So by me not saying at least just thank you, it was really nice of you, I feel like I know I should have definitely said something along those lines, regardless if I was attracted to her or not. You should thank her, Tyson. I would be traumatized. I don't know. Like, I don't see her anymore. I don't have any of her contact info, so. Alright, well, I am actually going to, because I have homework to do, I believe there will be a YouTube video up tonight, so keep an eye out for that if you haven't. Subscribe to the YouTube as well. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe if you're watching. If you're on Twitch, check out the YouTube. You get longer videos. If you're not part of my Discord community, definitely join the Discord. so we can continue our conversation there. You'll oftentimes find me just in a voice chat, and you can hop in anytime, ask me questions, talk to me, whatever. Just get to know each other on a personal level. The link to that is in my Twitch bio. And anything else? Yeah, go follow me on my other socials, stay up to date with what I'm doing. More higher quality experimental content coming out, so definitely gonna want to see that. Really want to meet you in person. You're so comfortable to talk to, but I live on like the other side of the world. One day we will. One day we will. I promise. One day we're gonna do a whole big Deliminal group meetup, and we'll be a global thing, and we'll all get a chance to meet one day, I promise. But for now, thank you, Anastasia and everyone else who joined the stream. Always a pleasure talking to you guys. Hope you all have a great night, or day, or morning, whatever it is for you.